Hello and welcome back to HWR Reforged. Let's take a look at our character here. We do have a civic talent. I have no idea actually what to take because I don't know whether we're going to be getting a squad. But the thing is, do I care about lowering the upgrade cost? I have so much cash right now, I actually don't know whether it's even necessary. It may actually be a better idea for me to go for Lucky Devil, but I'm going to keep my civil talent just for now, just in case. You never know when something's going to crop up. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're very going to quickly... Wait a minute. Okay, let me just train real quick because I have some fatigue here. So let's train some coordination, I guess, and then we'll go to the bathhouse. And then we're just going to go and speak to Roger. Hello there, sir. Well, hello. Let me see. What's his voice again? Well, hello there. Hello again. There we go. That's it. I see you got comfortable here, pacing back and forth like you're at home. You look to me like a man who suffers acutely from idleness. But don't worry, I'll always find something for you to do. Alright, so we got tasks. Build the squad. Can you stop doubting me now? Can you teach me anything? Okay, can you teach me anything? You look like a seasoned warrior, Roger. Can you teach me something? Teach? You? Ha! I remember a kid hanging around us during the Welsh campaigns. A young bastard of some Viscount or Marquis. Can't recall anymore. Damn 'em all. Anyway, he also kept asking me to teach him something. As God is my witness, I'm not a greedy man. He asked me to teach him something. So I taught him how to roast a boar on charcoal, according to my grandfather's recipe. At first, of course, he didn't do so well, but by the end of the campaign, he had already become a great cook. Could have driven all the servants out of the kitchen and put him there instead. Then he got stabbed with a spear, when he decided he was a hell of a warrior and joined us in the battle on foot. This is all, of course, very interesting, Roger, but I'm not sure as to what it has to do with me. If you keep interrupting me, I'll cut your tongue off. Now the morale. And the moral of the story. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, the moral of the story is very simple. You should learn not anything, but what could be really useful for you. So for starters, give both of your remaining gyruses a good strain and decide what exactly you want. Gyruses? I think synapses, maybe? I'm actually not entirely sure. And then, so be it. I'll show you something when I get a chance. If I see that you're worth spending time on. Okay. Tasks. Let's do it. My informants report that Northampton's men were seen in a village northwest of Greenwich. You need to go down there, give them a good thrashing, and wean them off sticking their noses out of Dartford. Grab your cripples and get over there. Alright, Greenwich raid. Okay, so build the squad. I need help assembling a squad. I thought it might be able to help me in some way. Alright, so let's have a look. So basically, it's a good idea that I didn't take anything, so we can actually take some stuff right now if we want to. So this guy is apparently really good. Let's go for weapon skill right here. Limp Martin is his name. That's very funny. Alright. And we'll go for the impoverished knight as well, because weapon skill. Apparently people say weapon skill is really good. And... can I re-roll these guys? Yes, I can. I can actually re-roll these guys. I might decide to re-roll them. Yes, I will re-roll them now. Weapon skill, man-at-arms. I definitely take that. Thank you. And let's see. Weapon skill... yeah, we got some crossbowmen. I don't really want to re-roll any more, to be honest. So I'm probably just going to leave it at that. There they are. I think they're probably going to be fine. Slick Albin is looking the greatest. He's level 6. He's going to be insane, actually, all things considered. He's going to be really, really good. And does this have a... does this have a time limit? I'm going to assume it has a time limit. That would be so terrible if it does. I think it does. So we're probably going to have to go over there as soon as possible. Yeah, we got some medicine and things here. So I think I probably want to craft some stuff. Just do this. There we go. Let's go into the trade screen. I'm still hoping I can maybe pick up that ring. But we're getting pretty unlucky with that, as you can quite clearly tell. Do I even need to make money anymore if I have 6,000 florins? I mean, that's such a huge amount. But that's the thing. I don't know. I've never been in this situation. I've never had this much money, so I have no idea. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. We're absolutely fine. I could buy some more strong ale, I guess. We've got so much cash, it's just absolutely incredible. And we can obviously continue making cash as much as we like. Okay, yeah, so let me actually just craft some stuff real quick. No, not this. Leather with that. Come on now. Don't do that, you imbecile. There we go. All right, no, come on now. Give me the doubles. We're not getting any doubles. Okay, maybe I need to increase my my craftsmanship skills some more. Okay, Greenwich, let's go. Okay, so good manager is probably what we're going to go for here. There we go. And I think my loadout is probably pretty fine. As you can see, nothing is damaged. Gonna put the strong ale on here. Let's go for it. Okay, so who's this guy? Is he any good? He's got 15 weapon skill. These, oh wow, okay. Actually, these guys might be dangerous. These guys actually might be really, really dangerous. I'm a bit worried for my friend here. I think we might have some issues. Okay, I could go for the limbs, could go for the neck. 41% chance to kill him. Yeah, he's dead. A 41% chance, 41%. That is absolutely hilarious. Unfortunately, there is another guy that literally just spawned. So that's very sad. Wait a minute. We stunned him. Oh, good job, sir. My guy stunned this guy. Oh, that's absolutely insane. Look, I can hit him in the neck and he's dead. Actually, no, he's not dead. I should have actually hit him a little bit harder than that. Oh, well, never mind. Well, he can't do anything, as you can quite clearly see. So yeah, this is actually hilarious. Let's just hit him in the limbs, I guess. There we go, he's dead. Another one? Another one. DJ Khaled. Okay, yeah, no, unfortunately that's not really helping that much. Yeah, this is actually really bad. I'm getting killed. Okay, let's just do something about that. Let's just get a little bit more fatigue back, and let's just do this. Because my stamina is obviously... I went a little bit too hard here because I wanted to try and kill this guy. I wanted to try and get him out the way. Because while this guy is swinging his big warhammer, he's obviously going to be, you know, making himself get tired. And that's kind of what I was hoping would happen. But I wanted to try to kill as many of the crossbowmen as possible. Because they're, I think, probably going to be the ones that will be the most dangerous to our friends. Possibly? I don't know. Maybe not. He's reloading his crossbow. Like an absolute imbecile. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, he's the shield's broken. Okay, so we're gonna need to kill this guy now. 69% chance on the neck. Hit him. He's dead. Insta kill. Another one? No. There we go. Okay, finally. Okay, so we did it. That's absolutely fantastic. That's great. So now all we need to do is just relax. We just need to relax. Just be a little bit careful here. Hopefully my guy is not going to be stupid about things. Hopefully he's going to do a good job and not die. Please don't die, sir. Please don't die. I really do not want him to die here. We're going to go... Oh! Going to go for the neck. He's dead instantly. 86 damage. 86 damage. That is insane. Let's loot the bodies. Let's get as much cash as possible, even though I don't even know whether this is even necessary. I mean, really? Lowers enemy evasion. Look at how many crossbows. Wow, what the... Why do they have so many crossbows? This is insane. Alright. We'll take all of that. And there we have it. Having successfully completed the task, you receive praise from Roger. I'm pretty sure he's not giving me any praise whatsoever, but sure, I'll buy it, I guess. Alright, so we're otherwise pretty fine here. So what we're going to do, going to go into the trade screen once again. Let's see, do we have anything? Are we lucky? Are we lucky? No, we are very unlucky. Sad. Very sad. Okay, so yeah, otherwise, let's just sell everything that we got. So we'll sell the stiletto, sharp dagger, crossbow, these things. And there we have it. 7,000. We have a literal 7,000 right now. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so we can actually train ourselves a little bit more here. Let's go for that. Go for the bathhouse. I actually want to... there is one thing I want to do. I want to scavenge. I do actually want to scavenge, but I'm not sure if that is going to even make any difference to us right now. We are inherently very, very rich, and I'm kind of wondering whether it's even necessary. You know, it's an unknown quantity for me right now. I've never been in this situation, so I don't know. Maybe it is necessary. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Let me just get a couple more bits of medicine here, and then we'll just craft some more of this, even though it's not really even necessary. And then we can just go back in here. Let's see if we get anything good. We're not really seeing anything amazing right now. Potent medicine, sell all that. There we have it. Okay, so strong homebrew poison right here could be potentially useful. I think I will probably buy that, actually, all things considered, because you never know when you're going to need some poison. And do we have anything else we can do? Complete Roger's tasks. I'm going to assume he has another task for me. I'm probably going to go and scavenge just now. Let me see. How am I doing? Yeah, my fatigue is fine. Yeah, my fatigue is absolutely fine. So we are literally just going to go and scavenge. Okay. Let's see. Local herbalist, virtue check failed. Obviously, he doesn't want to talk to us because we are indeed a shady-looking individual, which I don't blame him for. So, you know, that's absolutely fine. And as you can see, we're gaining huge amounts of resources, but I don't actually think we need these. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. I don't really want to be in a situation where we need the cash and then we don't have the availability. You know what I mean? That's kind of a bit unfortunate. Okay. He's actually talking to me immediately. This is really, really bad. I'm hopeful that he's not going to chuck me into an encounter right now. Oh, so retreat, there you are. That's not his voice. Stop wandering around. We've got a lot of work to do. Get ready. We're going to Bristol. Why Bristol? Just because. Don't ask stupid questions, lad, and we'll easily find a common language. And if you keep pestering me with all sorts of nonsense, then for every idiotic question, I will gently and carefully hit you on the head with a hammer. And by the end of the road, you'll either stop talking nonsense or you'll forget how to put words into sentences. Both options suit me fine. Although that's a lie, I like the second one better. Alright, so literally we have immediately gone to Bristol. This is actually kind of annoying. I think forcing us into going here right now, I think that is not very cool because that means that I have only 2 inventory spaces. So that's not so great. Anyway, not wanting to anger Roger, you keep your mouth shut the entire way to Bristol. In the city, on Roger's orders, soldiers cordon off one of the piers, kicking all the onlookers out of there, and after another couple of hours, several ships arrive. While the port workers, under the supervision of knights and sergeants, unload boxes, barrels, and bales with all sorts of military equipment, you lazily watch tanned sailors scurrying along the decks and cunning-looking merchants carefully counting the contents of the bags of gold received from Roger. And then you notice the one person you least expected to see here. Like a bolt out of the blue, Ruffin appears on deck. That's Ruffin? He looks completely different from what I remember him. Okay. Why are you standing there like a statue? Come here. The Count's waiting for you. They both have the same voice in my head, so I'm not entirely sure what to even... I'm just going to say, don't try to boss me around, Roger. There's only one person I take orders from, and it's not you. Huh, really? You know, Ruffin, I've been putting up with you for a long time, but God knows my patience is about to end. The Count respects you and so I respect you, but let's not forget that I am a knight. And you are dirt under the soles of my sabatons. So let's get this straight, you do as I say. Well, I'll stomp you back into the ground where you belong. A knight, you say? I visited one knight in Brittany recently. He was telling me something there too. Trying to intimidate with something. But as soon as I drew my sword, he instantly got dramatically sad. I have my sword with me, Roger. So watch out you don't get dramatically sad too. Ruffin places his hand on the hilt of his sword, and Roger slightly raises his hammer, adjusting his grip. After standing like that for a few seconds, both of them slowly lower their weapons without a word. After the war. After the war? Yes. So they're going to fight each other after the war. The journey back is uneventful, and by the evening of the same day, your squad with Ruffin and a dozen carts loaded to the top with military equipment returns to London. Oh, okay, so there we go. It was just an event. Didn't have to worry about it too much. Now we can level up all of our people. We don't need to actually heal anyone here. All their equipment is intact. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay, that's great. So, what else do we need to do? Well, we just need to continue doing his tasks, I guess. So I will probably, let's just train some more weapon skill here. Go into the bathhouse one more time, then we'll go and speak to Roger. Oh, Ruffin is actually a person we can speak to now. What have you got there, Sir Retreat? Okay, I want to improve my weapon wielding skills. I've decided what I want to learn. Weapon handling. Your immoral conduct. Are you serious? Come. What? That was it? What? What was that? Did you see that? I just had some random event and that was it. Okay. Got nothing for you. Oh, okay. He's got nothing for me. So I'm actually just going to see if they have any other guys here that we could potentially utilize. I'm thinking a level 6 something or other would be pretty cool. What about this guy? Godfrey the Proud. Let's just get him. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, we have level 6 man-at-arms across the board, and we have a level 7 impoverished knight. This is looking pretty decent, I think. And one thing we need to do, actually, is... just going to give them a bonus, just so that I can restore my reputation with the soldiers, because I actually had a virtue problem. And we're just going to spend our last point here. Increase critical chance... Low stamina consumption, increased bleed chance. Okay, increased bleed chance, I guess. Increased bleed chance, that could be potentially useful. And we are otherwise going to... Oh wait, no, he gave me a weapon point. He gave me a weapon point, that's what he did. Okay, I understand. He gave me a weapon point, right. Huge sense of respect that your men have toward you results in them always speaking highly of you, which in turn boosts your reputation. Prestige increased. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so otherwise... What am I going to do here? Thinking with some more melee weapons, right? And then we'll go for some more endurance. And we'll just go to the bathhouse again. More melee weapons. More coordination. And bathhouse. Okay, a messenger finds you, and Roger immediately wants to talk. Alright, we've dealt with Bristol, now we're going to Cambridge. The Count wants to win over the sympathy of the Duke there, the old fatso Stafford. He has a grudge that big against Northampton and his family that there is definitely a potential for a mutually beneficial alliance between us and Cambridge. But bloody Stafford wouldn't be Stafford if he wasn't a notorious schemer and manipulator. He's always cheating and being up to something. He has a vested interest in everything. So you need to keep your ears open. Get ready for this trip properly, because the devil knows what awaits us there. Okay, right. So in other words, do I have time to prepare? No, I apparently don't. Most of the drive to Cambridge is uneventful. However, as you approach the Duke's estate, you notice a large cloud of dust moving towards you from the east. About half a league later, the cloud approaches even closer and turns out to be a group of armed horsemen heading apparently the same way as you. Seeing that the paths of your squads are crossing, Roger and the commander of an unknown group of horsemen both order their men to halt and slowly converge on each other. When this happens, and you get a better look at the unknown riders, you're surprised to recognize several of them as members of Prince Edward and Northampton's retinue, people you crossed paths with at Dartford or even near Cambrai. And the squad leader turns out to be a good acquaintance of yours. Is it Bartholomew? Is it Bartholomew, really? Well, I'll be damned if that's who I think it is. Old man Martin himself. I didn't think I'd ever see you alive again, Sergeant. Oh, it's the Sergeant. Okay, there we go. And you be well, Roger. We've both got the same voice, so it's going to be very, very confusing for everyone, including myself. Nice to see you still in one piece. Your boys are here too, I see. Fletcher, Forster, Maurice. Maurice, though, doesn't seem to have as many eyes as he did the last time I saw him. The sergeant raises his voice slightly, addressing Maurice. Where'd you leave your eye, Maurice? Don't worry, it'll heal for the wedding. Roger's men respond with good-natured laughter. And where's the lanky one? I keep forgetting his name. Tom's his name. Was. He was shot with a crossbow that winter during the riots. That's unfortunate. He had like 7 children back home, didn't he? Yeah, but we don't forget our own, you know that. Charlotte will always have bread on the table. We'll also accommodate the children as they grow up. They will not end up being tramps. The sergeant nods approvingly. I know. That's why I respect you. Alright, enough reminiscing. Agreed. There's no use staring into the past, especially if you've only got one eye left, am I right, Maurice? We're here to make an offer to the Duke of Cambridge from Count Canterbury in the London Parliament, and you, then, would like to give him a message from the young prince and the old fox Northampton. Exactly. We can go to him together, but you know what he'll tell us then. I do. So there's only one way out of here. Only one. Roger sighs with visible irritation and with a face even more displeased than usual, continues. You do know how this is going to end. You're not young. The days when you could teach me something are long gone. They are, but I've got orders. I see. Orders are orders. Well, let's see what you've got, old man. So we're actually fighting the sergeant. We are literally fighting the sergeant right now. Okay, so I actually don't have the ability to spec into anything more in maces. So I guess I'm going to be increasing my sword skill. And that's it. Okay. So is there anything else that I need to do here? I could apply some poison if we need it. This is the reason why I actually didn't... this is also the reason why I don't like when the game forces you into an event, because I don't know whether it's going to result in combat. Because it's resulting in combat right now, it's making things very, very uncomfortable for me. We're just going to actually use the new piece of gear. Because now I have 3 inventory space. 3 inventory space, which is obviously not enough to be able to loot everything that we potentially would want to loot at the end of this battle. And so that's the main issue here. Is this guy Slick Albin? He's got a new helmet. Nice, sir. Good work. Alright, maybe he's going to be really, really good now. Alright, well, these guys both have shields. This is going to be extremely annoying for me. Let's have a look. Okay, we could go for the high swing. Try to kill his neck. We hit him, he's dead. Oh no, he's not dead. He's not dead. Oh, look at that. The enemies are actually starting to survive me now, even though I have a pretty significant amount of... what do I want to say here? Significant amount of strength. That's it. Okay, that guy was stunned. That's fine. Shield bash coming in. That's fine as well. We're going to just restore ourselves a little bit here. Hopefully my guy's not going to take too much damage in the process. And we're just going to... well, this is actually the reason why maybe having an axe would be a good idea. Because if you have an axe, you're going to be able to destroy their shields really, really nice and easily. And the axes obviously would make shield bashes basically useless. So that would be the thing that you want to go for. He blocked it with the shield. That's okay. I'm not really too worried about him blocking with the shield because we can actually destroy his shield then if we want to, which may be a good idea. But we're kind of having some issues with fatigue right now, which of course is the main problem. That's the reason why I actually wanted to get my hands on the ring super badly. Okay, there we go. Partially blocked, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to have to swap out my guy soon. If he gets hit again, we'll have to swap him out, which I would prefer not to do, personally, but it's probably going to be necessary. He's almost dead. Kinda need Slick Albin to do something right here. I kinda need him just to hit. Just one hit. That would be fantastic right now. Okay, did he actually hit something? He hit the other guy. Okay, he hit the other guy. That's probably not the best idea, so, but okay. Right. Yeah, alright, okay, fine, right. Let's go for the limbs. Blocked with shield. His shield is absolutely insane. I don't really want to go for really big stamina costing things because this seems like a pretty lengthy fight because we're obviously going to be fighting the sergeant and you've got to bear that in mind as well. So I'm kind of trying to play the long game here. But obviously the problem is... Let's see if we can get... There we go, he's dead now. But the thing is, as soon as we kill someone, he's going to be replaced by someone else, you see. That's the main issue. Oh no, are you serious? He had loads of HP. He had loads of HP remaining. He had 38 HP. How did this guy kill him? Well, I guess he did. I mean, he's fresh, so it makes sense, right? I should have swapped him out, I guess. I should have swapped him out. That's my fault. Oh, well. Okay. Yeah, well, live and learn, right? Live and learn. That was really bad, actually, because he was an impoverished knight. It would have been fantastic to keep him alive. But yeah, there you go. All right. I guess that's just how it goes. Okay, so we're going to try to hit this guy. I mean, obviously, let's just go with this. Which I want to try to inflict some kind of injury on him, if at all possible. Seems like this is impossible for us to do. I don't know why, but I always have difficulties inflicting injuries, even though I have this massive mace, which should technically make it really easy to inflict injury, but apparently not. Maybe I should switch to my sword. Should I switch to the sword that I have? Should I try it? I could swap weapon. I'm gonna swap weapon. Let's actually see what happens if I swap weapon. Oh, he killed that guy. Okay, that's actually not that good if he did that. I mean, it's good that he did that, but it's not good if you know what I mean, because now we have to deal with another guy that's fresh. So that's a bit problematic. I'm just gonna try and get my fatigue back as fast as possible here. Okay, that guy poisoned him. Hopefully that's not big poison. No, there we go. He actually used his really good thing, so we don't need to worry too much. Weak spots. Oh wow, this is... Okay, we'll go for this. Blocked. Yeah, okay, of course. That's really problematic. Okay, we could go for a lunge. No, I'll go for the weak spot again, I guess. We'll go for the limbs. He's blocking with the shield every single time. Pretty annoying. And this is the reason why you want to take an axe, I guess, right? Yeah, that's the reason why you want to take an axe. But we're fine at the moment, and hopefully my guy is going to actually die soon, so I should probably swap him out, shouldn't I? So let's actually rotate him. Because I don't want the same thing to happen to the rest of my guys that happened to, you know, Slick Osmond. What's his name? Slick Osmond or Albin or something? See, I can't even remember his name now. That is so bad. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately this guy is looking really good right now. He's looking very healthy. So it's highly unlikely I'm going to be able to hit him. Oh, they stunned me, so hopefully they're not going to attack. They did not, so that's great. Okay, they hit him. What? How did they hit this guy? How did they hit this guy? I have no idea. Wow, that damage. That damage. Clearly, I should not be using the sword, right? Clearly, I should not use the sword. That is probably not the best idea. Okay, gonna have to rotate this guy out. Gonna have to use some strong ale here. And we're gonna have to switch. My scabbard is empty. Wait a minute. What do you mean my scabbard is empty? I can't switch back to my other weapon? You're not serious. Okay. Just stay calm. It's okay. I was unaware that that was actually the case. I thought I could just switch weapons anytime I wanted to. But apparently that is not the case. Okay, that's good to know. Right. That is actually very good to know because I did not realize that. So it's very nice that we now know that. So we can make informed decisions in the future. Okay, there we go. We're going to inflict some poison on him, some bleeding. That's pretty nice too. Very nice. He's going to hopefully die pretty quickly now. I will go for a maybe a coup de grace, maybe we can get a coup de grace on him or something like that. I mean, I don't know whether that's even going to kill him because this is not going to do that much damage. Could go for the head. Go for the head. Executed. Nice. We gained some virtue. Lowered fatigue. Very nice. Look at that. See, now this is exactly the reason why someone recommended going for this particular sword. It's looking very nice. Is this the sergeant yet? No. See, now this is exactly the reason why you never want to try a new thing for the first time in a battle that is actually kind of important. Because I did not realize that, you see. I did not realize. So, yeah. This is going to be very problematic. Okay, I need this guy to actually play really defensively right now. Can I actually tell him to play defensively? No. Oh no, I can. There we go. I can tell him to play defensively. Yes, there we go. Play more defensively, you imbecile. Okay, there we are. Wonderful. So now let's use weak spot against this guy. Try to hit his limbs. because all I want to do is just try and inflict some poison on him. There we go. Accidental shield drop. He literally dropped his shield. That's absolutely perfect. This guy is going to die now if I don't rotate him. I'm going to have to use some first aid on this guy as well in just a moment because he's tired. Hugely, hugely tired. Godfrey the Proud bled to death. Oh, because oh, okay, yeah, I actually remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Someone actually told me a long time ago, when way before I even had access to the squad system, that apparently the bleed effects and the poison effects and stuff like that, they still last even when the soldier is off the screen. And I obviously didn't realize that. I forgot about that. So yeah, that's not exactly great, is it? But it's okay because we're fine. Let's do some damage. Heavily toxic, damaged eye, accuracy evasion decrease, that's fine as well. Let's try and kill him with a nice coup de grace here. Let's go for the head. Deflected, execution failed. Okay, that's kind of sad actually. He's actually dead though. I was really hoping that we'd be able to do the execution. Oh well, never mind. Oh, is there a small break in between the fighting? Because if so, I can actually re-equip my wonderful flail, and we won't have to struggle with a weapon that we have barely any weapon points in. I have 1 weapon point in this thing, so obviously it's not going to be that effective. Okay, yeah, we'll just do something against the neck, I guess. There we go, nice damage. Actually pretty nice damage if you can hit the neck with it. And I will go for the coup de grace here. Miss. Okay, no, come on now. Come on now. Let's hit him. Nice, executed. Wonderful. Alright, so, is that it? Can I re-equip? Do I want to loot the bodies? I actually don't. So I'm just going to rest. While members of both squads are battling wall to wall, Roger and the sergeant are fighting each other one-on-one. Watching them with the corner of your eye, you see that the fight starts out fairly even, and it seems that either one of them could win. Fighting with incredible fury, the sergeant puts as much force into each blow as if he wanted to topple a century-old oak tree. Unable to dodge his blows in time, Roger, over and over again, simply defends himself against them with the steel sleeve of his armor. And the seemingly insurmountable force with which the sergeant unleashes his attacks on him simply crashes over him, like a wave against a rock. With each passing minute, the sergeant's actions gradually slow down. Attacks lose might and sharpness drop by drop. Measured breathing becomes heavy. Defensive actions, instead of precise and clear, become clumsy and protracted. And when these changes become completely obvious, Roger finally seizes the initiative and puts an end to the duel with one series of blows. The sergeant's breathless body sinks to the grass almost simultaneously with the demise of the last members of his squad. The battle ends. The gates of the ducal estate swing open before you can even knock. Roger needs no introduction, and the steward who greets you on the doorstep immediately escorts you to Henry Stafford, Duke of Cambridge. And there he is. "I've been waiting for you to show up, Roger, but the appearance of the messengers from Northampton surprised me. I didn't think that after all the insults he had inflicted upon me, he would still have the guts to once again appear on my doorstep, even if not personally. Therefore, I will not lie. Watching this little performance that you threw under my window, I was rooting for you, Roger. So congratulations on your victory." "Thank you, sire." "Oh, the young prince should have chosen his allies more carefully. Then he might not be sitting in Dartford right now. Well, that's fine. The smarter ones, as they say, will get more, even. And those who are very smart will get a whole lot. I won't waste any time. The Count and I have been corresponding for some time now, and he knows my terms. Northampton is going into exile for life. If he remains alive, of course. His lands, all of them, will be confiscated in my favor. After becoming king, Canterbury divorces his wife and marries one of my daughters. The Count asked me to tell you that he's willing to accept the offer." "Well, that's great. In that case, you can tell the Count that my men will appear near London within the next week. That's it, gentlemen. I won't keep you. I know you've probably got your hands full. The war won't win itself." The Duke is letting you know that the conversation is over. Before leaving Cambridge, Roger also drops off a pouch of florins to the local undertaker, having first taken an oath that he and his men will arrange a decent funeral for the sergeant and his squad. The return trip passes in general silence. Okay, so actually Roger isn't even a bad guy. He doesn't seem to be a bad guy, at least. I probably should have... here's a funny thing, okay? Now that I know that there is no battle with the sergeant, because I actually thought there was going to be a battle with the sergeant after the squad has been taken out, right? And if I'd known that, I would have looted, right? I would have looted, because then we probably would have gotten some really, really good stuff. But the thing is, I mean, you take a look at what I got here, right? You take a look at what I have here. I mean, as I said, that's the reason why I actually wanted to be able to, deal with my inventory in between. Because otherwise, I was just running around with all this stuff in my inventory, and it makes it extremely difficult for me to make any plans whatsoever, because it's just like, okay, well, I have all this stuff. It doesn't really help me, you know what I mean? So that's the problem. Yeah, look at that. So many poisonous plants. No snake poison, though. Hilarious. Anyway, we do have some people that actually leveled up and did manage to survive, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. But I am very saddened by the fact that we did end up losing quite a few people. But what else am I supposed to do? There isn't actually anything else that I can do in that situation, unfortunately. We're just gonna do this, gonna do this. I'm just trying to consume as much stuff as possible, and we're just gonna trade it. Let's see. Give me the ring! Give me the ring, you absolute imbeciles! Whoever runs the shop. Anyway, let's just sell all of... Should I sell all of this, actually? This could be kind of useful. I don't know. I guess I'll keep two. Keep 2 bottles, just in case. Sell all the rest. And we'll go into the inventory here. I've got 4 spaces. Let's put this in here. Unreliable poison is not the best poison by any means, but it's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing, so that's what we're going to be using it with. And wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you seeing something right now? Are you seeing something right now? Okay, wait a minute. Where is it? Where is my... Where is my flail? Where is my flail? Where is my flail? There is no flail. I have no flail. Are you... It just dropped my flail. It just dropped my flail on the ground. Wait a minute. Are you serious? Are you serious that that's exactly what happened? Look, I don't have my flail anymore. I am literally going to have to try and find a mace that I can now buy. Oh, I had no idea that that was the case. I had no idea. Did anyone else know? Did anyone else know that that was the case? Because if that's true, then I am absolutely livid. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now. Okay, yeah, well, there's more prestige here, but nothing much else. It's kind of pointless. I'm gonna have to find a... I'm gonna have to find a mace. I'm gonna have to find a mace. There is no other way about it. I'm gonna have to find a mace by re-rolling a whole bunch, which is not exactly what I wanted to do right now. I would have preferred to have gone and trained a little bit. That would have been wonderful. Gonna buy this poison. Heavy battle axe would actually be somewhat good. It's a two-handed. It does a lot of damage. Maybe it's a good idea. Should I just get this? I mean, I've literally spec'd into maces the entire time. I'm gonna buy it. It's only 180. I'm gonna re-roll one more time. We got a flail here, but this is a one-handed. I don't really want to use a one-handed. I want to use a two-handed if at all possible. So I guess I'm just gonna use the heavy axe. And this is absolutely terrible. This is a really, really bad situation for us to be in. I am so incredibly annoyed right now, actually. Because I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, we're going to get so lucky here to have the ability to switch between these two things. There's another mace. It's a one-handed. Again, I don't really want to use a one-handed, because then I'm going to have to use a shield, and that's going to provide me with some stat decreases, and I didn't really want to do that either. So we're just going to re-roll one more time. And one more time. I'm just looking for something very specific here right now. Yeah, no, that's it. That's literally it. There are no words, okay? There are absolutely no words in what I can say right now because I am absolutely shocked by that revelation. I'm very, very shocked right now. Let's go for Liquid Death. Nice, ×2. Absolutely perfect. Really, really nice, actually, that we were able to do that. And let's get rid of one of the unreliable poisons. Put the Liquid Death in there. Okay, so what else do we have to do? Complete Roger's tasks. I guess we'll go and try and complete another one of his tasks. What have you got there? Alright, so actually, wait a minute. I need to train my squad. Let's just swap these guys around here. Level up, and they're all fine. Let's heal them. There we go. Okay, they're both level 7. And yeah, we're gonna go and speak to Roger there. Okay, tasks. Got nothing for you. Oh, really? You've got nothing for me, you absolute imbecile. Okay, there we go. Fine, let's do it then. Let's see what else we can get. Let's see if we can get some more people here. Oh, we got a man-at-arms with weapon skill. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get him. And I don't really want to re-roll. That's the thing. I don't really want to re-roll anymore. I guess I will re-roll a little bit. Okay, there we go. Weapon skill. We'll get him too. Okay, that's gonna have to be it. Do I need to sell anything more? I don't think so, right? I don't think I need to sell anything more. No. Okay, do I need to train some more? Yes, I do. But you know what I actually wouldn't mind doing? Speaking to Goliath. Let's see. That was a good fight. It's been a long time since I have encountered someone as nimble and agile as you. Well, let this be a lesson to me. Some people are afraid to admit that someone was better than them, but not me. So you have my respect. However, keep in mind that I never lose. I either win or I learn. You taught me a lesson today, and that means I'll be twice as strong next time. I doubt that you can become even stronger. There's no way you can become even stronger. You're already as strong as an ox. No way, you say? How about I prove you wrong? Let's run it back. A second fight to erase all doubts. No. Thanks for the offer, but maybe some other time. Okay, what? Why would I want to fight him again? Ask him about his weapon. I'm certainly not a veteran of a dozen military campaigns, but I've seen some stuff. I've been poked with spears, stabbed with swords, chopped with axes, and shot with crossbows, but I've never seen anything even close like this thing you're wielding. This thing evokes some serious respect, especially when it's flying directly at your head. Huh, you're damn right it does. Frankly speaking, you do look like a weak handshake kind of guy, but your words prove that looks can be deceiving. You definitely know a thing or two about what makes a weapon good. Strength fail? Wait a minute. Am I injured or something? I hit a man, he goes down. End of story, he says. With that being said, though, it's always nice to have some kind of secondary weapon by your side. I used to have this very good dagger, but alas, I lost it somewhere to my great chagrin. How could you lose it somewhere? I had a little too much to drink that day. Oh, I see now. Drowned it in wine, so to say. So yes, my blade is gone, nowhere to be found now. Speaking of which, if you help me find some worthy replacement, I'll make it worth your while. I can put you in touch with the artisan who made this flail for me, and I'll put in a good word for you with him, for he's a serious gentleman, not some village blacksmith who makes horseshoes for mares. Roger ordered his armor from him before the war, and the size of the fortune that he had to part with for its sake, holy cow! The man can really afford it, what can I say? Well, you're not poorly dressed yourself. It is what it is. I actually shop there too. Kate, my wife, says that if I ever buy anything from him again for that kind of money, she'll kick me out of the house and I'll have to move to live in this armor. Okay. Okay, William, just relax, okay? But you can see that I got the cheapest version, no stones, no jewelry, nothing. It is Roger who has it all embroidered in gold, and mine is just cheap and cheerful, though you can't really explain it to a woman. So yeah, I've been yapping for a while. Just slip me some decent dagger and I'll do you a favor. Okay, I don't have a dagger for you right now. Yeah, so wait a minute. He literally wants me to get him a weapon? Fetch a good dagger for Goliath? That is so weird. I have no idea. Why would you want to do that? You're going to lose your flail, sir. If you switch to your secondary weapon, you're going to lose your flail like I did. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.